All right, back to our top story. The Orange Democratic Party has just finished holding a meeting of its Central Management Committee amidst growing rebellion by some leaders from the coast and western regions. The agenda given for today's meeting is reconstituting the electoral board, but the unrest shown by some members of parliament and national officials must have been crucial in setting it up. Let us now listen to a press statement issued a while ago from the Orange House.
We did not have that as an agenda, and as I've said, the committee will be meeting again in a couple of weeks. We have discussed a framework for handling emerging issues within the party, and it's within that framework which the committee has discussed today that those emerging issues will be handled. But those issues were not on the agenda. What we have discussed is the framework of how to resolve any emerging issues, and the committee will meet again, as I've said, in a couple of weeks to deal with any emerging issues in detail and more substantively.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
What are the emerging issues, number one? And you talked about the framework. Kindly elaborate.
You seem to be very well informed, and we don't live on Mars or Pluto. The issues are in the public domain,
Maybe you should tell us.
and without preempting any discussion of those issues, it is sufficient to say that a framework has been deliberated upon, and when everything is ready, we will talk about it.
But is it okay to report that you're still disgruntled and things as we await for the framework and the issues that you're raising to be resolved?
Do I look disgruntled? I have not been disgruntled. I'm not disgruntled. When issues are raised with the intention of resolution to strengthen the party and to make the party move forward in a stronger position, it has nothing to do with the disgruntlement. So let us handle that when the matter comes up for substantive discussion.
Another issue touching on committee affairs.
Yes.
Jubilee is plotting to seal some of the parliamentary cabinet positions to the weak ODM members. I don't know how you want to respond to that.
I speak for the Orange Democratic Movement. I don't speak for Jubilee. Jubilee could as well answer that if indeed they're plotting something. They can explain what they're plotting. But we are in charge of our own fate. We know the names we have proposed for the select committee, and we will not engage in any matter that is not within our domain, unless you have information that is not we are not aware of.
I'm not talking about the select committee.
Yes. Oh, then I may not have got your question. Yes.
The parliamentary committees where ODM whipped some of the members from sitting in those committees.
Yes.
Now, Jubilee wants to have their members relinquish their seats for those ODM members who are whipped to assume those positions.
Yeah. First of all, I do believe that parliamentary rules, the standing orders are very clear in terms of nomination to serve in any committees of the House. But be it as it may, we are not seized of that matter. When we become seized of it, then we can deliberate upon it and deal with it. But as of now, we are not seized of any such matter.
Mheshimiwa, who is replacing Helen Sambili, the select committee?
Those are the issues that will be resolved before the list of members is tabled in the House. And our coalition has convened a parliamentary group meeting to release those names officially. And that will be done just before the names are submitted to the House Business Committee for tabling in the House.
And these all issues being raised.
Let's have organized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take his.
Yeah. You said there were issues which were raised. Do you see all of them being addressed? If they are not addressed, what's your take on that?
Maybe we could also take yours. Kwa Kiswahili nimalize kujibu swali lake alafu tuseme kwa Kiswahili. We are not normally in the business of preempting debate or preempting discussion. When we sit, I have already said that a framework has been discussed, and another meeting will be held in a couple of weeks' time. When we come to that stage, then we'll deal with that matter. But as of now, we will not engage in any speculation. Sasa kwa muhtasari ni kusema kwamba hiki kimekuwa ni kikao cha kamati kuu ya chama cha ODM. Kamati hii ndio kamati iliyo na mamlaka katika chama ya kuzungumzia mipango na mikakati ya chama, na vile vile kutoa mwongozo kwa vitengo vingine vya uongozi wa chama. Na tumezungumzia masuala kadhaa. Tumeweza kuzungumzia njia mwafaka ya kushughulikia masuala yanayoibuka, na tutakutana tena baada ya wiki 2 kuweza kukamilisha ama kuendelea